I'm here with Robbie from Arsenal Fan TV and Andy Brassell, who knows everything about football in Europe and in the Premier League. Is that okay?
Steady.
I know, I keep going too far, don't I, every time?
You know anything about Arsenal? I know you're great on the European stuff, but you've got
They're
another
in Europe,
Arsenal.
they're in Europe. So we're going to be talking about some of the transfers that could maybe get Arsenal to the title. Before we start that, what we've done is we've asked Robbie, you're playing Man City, second to last game in the season, you need to win that game to win the Premier League. You need the best team you can have. If there are no injuries, which I know is a rarity with Arsenal, and you pick your best 11, this is what Robbie's gone for. Talk us through it just quickly.
Petr Cech in goal standards. Nacho Monreal, best left-back in the Premier League. Koscielny, I think, best centre-back in the Premier League. I'd go for Gabriel because his pace will be better to cope with Sergio Aguero rather than Mertesacker. Bellerin, best right-back, I think, who's been in the Premier League this season.
I agree.
Francis Coquelin, who was brilliant against Manchester City away last season. That's where he made his name. Mesut Ozil, best player in the league, speaks for himself. Aaron Ramsey, fantastic goal-scoring midfielder.
Best Welsh player in the Premier League?
Best Welsh player in the Premier League. I was a bit thinking whether him or Santi Cazorla, but I think I'd go for Aaron Ramsey and the fact that he scores goals. I think. Theo Walcott, if he's on form, can be devastating. Giroud has been excellent. And, of course, Alexis Sanchez, outstanding player. I think that is as strong as it gets for Arsenal at the moment.
This is a really strong Arsenal team, and you've got depth as well. There's players that, you just talk about Cazorla's not in the team. But one area we maybe lack a bit of depth is right up top, and I think that's where a lot of the sort of transfer rumours are coming. One this morning we did in Transfer Request, me and Andy spoke about it. Morata, 49.6 million from Juventus. Is that one that you could see happening? And if not, who could challenge Giroud up front?
No, I think his desire is really to stay at Juventus. I could see totally why he would work for Arsenal because he's the number 9 hold-up man. Plus, he's clever enough to drop deep and make the passes. He's going to be a big noise in European football.
We're interested in him before as well.
Exactly, and he was already great in the Champions League final last year. But, of course, Real Madrid have still got an option on him. He could have gone back last summer, chose to stay at Juventus. One to keep an eye on, maybe. The one for me, who I think would be very, very interested for Arsenal, and will definitely be in the Premier League by hook or by crook next season, is this man, Michy Batshuayi of Marseille and Belgium.
I always pronounce it Batshuayi.
He responds to Batsman, so that's fine as well. He's a terrific player. A lot of people thought he was just a pinch hitter after he came on in a lot of games for Marseille.
How would he work with all these guys?
Season. Well, the thing is, he's someone who can hold up on his own. He's used to playing in the middle spot of a 4-3-3. He makes the runs down the channel as well. He's got great pace to pull defenders out of position. Great finisher with both feet and decent in the air as well.
Quick as well, right?
Yeah, he is very quick. And for me, he should be the starting striker for Belgium.
Ahead of Lukaku?
Absolutely. Yeah. Lukaku didn't score a single goal in Euro 2016 qualifying. And you're looking at the sort of movement that you've got for Belgium with players like De Bruyne, with players like Hazard. Batshuayi complements that perfectly, and that's exactly why he would fit in very well at Arsenal, of course.
And you know what? You know the funny thing about that? We were talking a lot about him at the start of the transfer window. I know he signed a new deal with Marseille.
Oh, they're going to need to sell at some point.
Yeah.
They're just fattening the calf, so to speak.
I think Tottenham are interested in him as well, aren't they? There's quite a few clubs looking. I think Newcastle were looking at him.
Yeah, that's not going to happen.
What sort of money do you reckon he'd be?
I think you're looking at the thick end of 30 million, but he'll be worth it. You know, he's only 22. He's going to provide you with good service for 6-7 years. So I think that's really important. And like I said, the fact that he's a good fit for Arsenal, he's intelligent and he's quick.
Another key area for you is at centre-back, right? You feel like you need one more player there to push these two?
Yeah. I mean, we're going to need another centre-back, I feel. Gabriel, I like Gabriel a lot, and I think he's going to be
the singer or the player?
This player. He's going to be an outstanding...
90s reference.
He's going to be outstanding. I think he's going to be an outstanding player, but he's still a bit raw. Yeah, maybe a centre-back in there somewhere.
Maybe a Dortmund centre-back?
Well, I know that's been the talk. I'm not convinced about Mats Hummels and the Premier League, personally. The one for me, who could be available, despite having only just moved over to Spain, this guy would be brilliant. in the Premier League. Ayman Abdennour.
I thought it was going to be Adebayor for a second there. Don't worry, it's not Adebayor.
Well, of course, he's already had a terrific game at the Emirates. He was brilliant when Monaco visited last season.
He's a lump, he is. Right? I remember him. For Monaco, yeah, good player.
That's absolutely
With the
right.
bald head, that guy.
That's right. Very strong, very muscly, and very quick as well.
Right.
He'd probably play on the left-hand side.
Has he got the finesse to play in this Arsenal side?
Yeah, I think he does. He's
quality on the ball?
He's tidy enough on the ball. He has found it a little bit difficult to adapt in Spain, where, of course, he went across to replace Nicolas Otamendi after he went across to Manchester City. We talked in one of our other videos about Marquinhos of Paris Saint-Germain. I think he would be a terrific pickup for anyone. The same goes for Arsenal as Chelsea. The fact that he can play right back as well as centre back, and he's going to be one of the best defenders in the world for the next 10 years. But Abdennour is an interesting one and ready-made for the Premier League, in my opinion.
Wasn't he not the captain of Monaco as well? Am I right, or was he? He seemed like a
but
he did seem like a leader on the pitch.
But he is a leadership figure. There's no doubt about it. And he's played in Russia too. Knows European leagues and European competition very well.
So, and finally, to win a Premier League, you need a special talent. That's what Wenger has said that himself.
Who's this guy?
You need a special talent. You've got. I was going to say.
We've got special talent.
You've got a few of them. Yeah.
Alexis.
Yeah, as I say, the best Welsh player out there right now.
Ramsey, Barcelona. What Ramsey?
But there's nothing wrong with one more. And Isco is one that's been linked. How would he fit in this team? And who makes way?
Oh, sorry.
Because if you buy him, he's got to play.
Yeah, there's no doubt about it. That was almost Isco-y, but it's just going to be Isco. Again, I think he would be a terrific pickup for any top Premier League team. Technically very strong and a battler as well. Interestingly,
he's played all over the place, hasn't
he? He has. He needs to find his spot. But if Ramsey were to go back in, say, what I really liked about Robbie's team is Ramsey's in the centre. Never looks the same player when he's out on this right-hand side. An interesting one, and of course, something that's limited Isco's options at the Bernabeu is the fact that their front three is written, as is. But Isco can play on this side. He can drop inside and score goals. He can do the defensive work to protect as well. When Bellerin comes forward with that great pace, Isco can go inside as well. He's really a kind of street baller, someone who would really suit Arsenal, that really sort of intuitive talent. Real Madrid fans love him for a reason. That's not just because he's very talented, but he works like a dog, and he'd make a much better fist of playing on that right-hand side than Aaron Ramsey.
So that's possibly the new and improved team. Robbie, you take that?
I'll take that.
That's not too bad. Do you want Isco in your team, or are you happy with your squad already? Do you want Batsman? Do you want Abdennour in your team? Let us know in the comments below. And also, there is a Premier League shirt of your choice to be won.
An Arsenal shirt of your choice.
Well, like I say, of your choice. What, different
They ain't
kits?
going to want a Tottenham shirt. They ain't going to want a Chelsea shirt, Man United shirt.
What, Spurs fan? Spurs fan, mate.
They're going to want an Arsenal shirt. On this
anyway,
arm here, they want an Arsenal shirt.
Some of us want to pretend to be Gylfi Sigurdsson.
there you go. There is a link in the description. Click on that. It will go to a video which talks about the top 3 players in the EPL. Now, we want you to subscribe to the Bull Street channel and leave your top 3 players in the comments below of that video. Say who sent you. So if it's Arsenal Fan TV, say Arsenal Fan TV, and you could win yourselves a Premier League shirt of your choice. Make sure you go and do it.
Well, you could be in with a shout of winning your choice of Premier League shirt.